Let's say you've got something great to sell and people aren't just buying. No matter what you do, people are not buying your products or services. What do? How do you communicate your value proposition to people? This is what we're going to be talking about in the next 5 minutes. Welcome to Take 5 HOA, Thoughts about Technology and Business in 5 minutes or less, airing every Monday at noon PST. This is your host, Sherry Nouraini. So let's talk about this subject using an example. Let's say you've developed a new pen that is very ergonomically friendly, and when people write with it, it's really easier on their muscles. So if you're doing a long writing project, after you use it, it kind of doesn't give you tendonitis or something like that. And you bring it to the market, and your pen, because you've taken so much time and resources to make it ergonomically friendly, it's a little bit more expensive. But no matter what you do, people aren't buying the pen, and they keep going back to the other pens that your competition is selling. So there's a number of different things you can respond to this situation, bring people to your side. Some of them are the things that you shouldn't be doing, but people are doing these days and age. So what are these different options? So the first one would be to start talking negatively about your competition and saying those pens that you're using, they are cheaper, they're produced in, I don't know, factories that are not friendly to the workers, or any kind of other negativity you can think of about your competitor. That's one way. Second way would be to just throw up your hands and publicly say, well, the people that are using our pens are passionate writers. If you're not using our pens, you're not passionate about writing. We have a community of people that are passionate about your products. And remember, I keep repeating the word passion. So if you're not using our pens, you don't get it. You are not passionate. So you start pointing the blame at your potential clients for not buying from you. The third would be to tell a story about the way people that are currently using your pens, stories of success, the stories of how they were able to solve the problems that your potential target market wants to solve using your pen. Which one do you think is going to be more effective? If you said the last one, I think you're in the right track. Talking negatively about your competitor or telling people they don't get it, getting mad at your potential customer isn't going to help you win customers. It's only when you communicate the value, your value proposition in the form of stories that in which people were able to solve their problems using your product or service is going to win customers. So the onus is on you to communicate the benefits of their products. The onus is not on the general public or your potential customers to understand it. Okay? And unfortunately, there's something of this nature going on in social networks a lot, which again, I find it unfortunate depending on which social network you like. For example, there's a lot of conversation on Google Plus about the fact, and in the past few weeks, there was a blog post that somebody said that, okay, I found the reason why people don't get Google Plus because they don't understand this feature and that feature and that feature. And people that are not using it, they're just not getting it. You're not going to win any Google Plus users by pointing the finger at people who don't use it. The best way to do that is to tell the stories, success stories, of people who solved the problems that your target market is trying to solve. And the first question that needs to be answered is that what is that problem that Google Plus is solving? And it might be different for different people. Find the answer to that question first. What is the problem that Google Plus is solving? and then communicate stories of how Google Plus solved those problems. Thank you for listening, and I'm looking forward to hearing your comments.